What does the Bible say about commandment number 3 in the 10 Commandments? Well, let's take a look in Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. So commandment number 3 is thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Now I was looking up that word vain, and the word vain means evil, ruin, uselessness, worthlessness. So what God is commanding us here is not to take his name in vain by saying, don't use it for evil. Don't ruin my name. Don't use it for useless and worthless sayings. And he says, in the day that you do that, I'm going to find you guilty of taking my name in vain. So what is the most common way that people take God's name in vain today? Well, using his name as a curse word, like oh my, and putting God there. That's taking God's name in vain. Saying Jesus or Jesus Christ without actually talking to Jesus or even talking to others about Jesus, it's taking God's name in vain. Maybe getting mad and upset at somebody or at something and you say, oh, and you yell out God. That's taking God's name in vain. When you say, oh Lord, or oh my, and you put Lord there, you're taking God's name in vain. And God says you'll be found guilty of taking his name in vain. Now, there are other ways to also use God's name in vain. And I grew up calling them Christian cuss words, but we may be more familiar with the word euphemisms. Like, for instance, when you say, oh my, and you put God there, instead of saying God, what a lot of people do is use the word, and I'm not going to say it, but I'll spell it out for you, G-O-S-H. That word literally means God in the dictionary. So when you even use the euphemism, you're taking God's name in vain. Or maybe J-E-E-Z for Jesus, that's taking God's name in vain. And there are very others words that I've heard used that are euphemisms for taking God's name in vain. And God says, listen, it doesn't matter if it's a euphemism or if it's the actual word. Don't take my name in vain. And here's why. Because God's name is holy. It's righteous. It's pure. His name is high and above all other names. There is no other name under heaven whereby we must be saved through Jesus Christ, our Savior. And so, friends, God says, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. So let me encourage you with commandment number 3, take God's name and use it for holy reasons. Only speak God's name when you're talking to him or to others about him.